I didn't really know about Kay until this whole saga with Urban, because I know of Urban because she does commentary on whatever it is that is in social media. So I am aware of her, right? But I didn't know about Kay until these two started having an argument, and then it shared over onto Facebook. As you know, Facebook is my home, so no more for see things on Facebook, right? And when we see certain things on Facebook, and if we're not sure, we'll go over to TikTok, and then that's when we'll see what's going on. Anyways, I don't know why these two are arguing. I don't know where it stemmed from, but all I know is that these women, they're both married, they're both doing their thing, and they have artistic kids. Yeah, they have a child who is artistic, so they've got something in common, right? And you think that because they have somewhat the similar experience, that they would support each other and be understanding, but yet they're over there, of course, this one said this one said. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense, right? Anyways, I want to talk specifically about Kay. Kay, the first clip I saw of you on Facebook was where you was talking about your son, that you gave away your son, so you could you could focus more on your daughter. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if the child is a boy or a girl. So forgive me, but I know. Here you mentioned the child name, yeah. But I don't know, because I know that kids, the name can be unisex. So I'm not sure. So forgive me if me refer to the child as a boy. Please forgive me, right? But because of what you said, so you pour into your daughter. I know that, you've got a girl who's, in college currently. So I know of that. I know that's a girl, yeah. So you pour into your daughter more than the child who's autistic. And I think people was dragging Kay because of that, yeah? And when you say certain things, we are going to judge. We are going to judge, yeah? There's a lesson in everything. When we don't know somebody's story, it is so easy for us to jump to conclusion, make assumptions, you understand? And formulate our own opinion. It is so easy to judge. We do it every day, all the time. We do it, yeah? And sometimes, even for myself as well, it's a lesson. Sometimes we have to be careful, right? I watched Kay's live because I was pressing. When I'm pressing, I love to watch lives. Yeah, when I'm doing household chores, anything I'm doing, I'm a host. Yeah, my life, I have something. My life, I listen to something. So I enjoy watching a live. It's Sunday, especially on Sunday. I love to watch lives. Yeah, and I don't know what how I was scrolling through TikTok, and I came across Kay's live. And when I tell you that live moved me, it really moved me. Kay, I was crying. I was pressing the kids' uniform, and I was crying. Even though I feel emotional, I was moved by your story. Don't let anybody tell you anything. You are a good mom. You are a strong mom. We did not know your story, and you came and you shared your story. Guys, I'm just going to share a little bit of what she shared, yeah? And if you get the chance, go over and watch it. It's very, very moving, yeah? The reason why she gave her child, the autistic child, to the dad is because she had that child for 5 years, right? She was raising that child for 5 years. And during that time, she found out that her daughter, her first child, was self-harming. She had 3 jobs when she found out, 3 jobs, and she left the 3 jobs. She quit her 3 jobs because she realized that her child was in the pit of hell, and she went down there for that child. Her baby father, for the son, the autistic son, was aware of what was happening with the child, with the girl. And that baby father, the father, took the child, his autistic son, and said, go and focus on her. She needs you more. We are here. Because the husband, the baby father, the father of the autistic child, he's married. So, and his wife is a nurse. So they are more equipped to deal with the son, the child. You understand? And I give God thanks because enough people them not have that the support. I give God thanks for your baby father and his wife, that they were able to relieve you so you can focus on your child, so you wouldn't lose your child. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Kay, I must commend you. I must commend you because some mother, they're not even care. Some Lego mother out there, them just the fact that you dropped everything to save your child. That's amazing. That's what a mother is supposed to do. A mother is supposed to put her child before everything. Money is not all, and I talked about this recently. Money is not all. Be there to support your child. In 3 jobs to make ends meet, and she dropped the 3 job them and go for your pitney. That child was in darkness. You know what it is to be self-harming? That's a mental health problem. Something is going on. And she took her child to the point where now that child is flourishing. That child is off to college to pursue a career in the nursing field, to become a nurse practitioner. And by God's grace and our prayers out here, she will achieve her goal. Just support her. She said something that was very sort of profound, I would say. She said she is her daughter's 200, while her son, not sure if it's a girl or boy again, her autistic child has 1,000. That child has father, stepmother, whole family, extended family, whereas her first child only have she alone. She's the 200. She is the 200. So she had to give her child, her autistic child, to the 1,000 and be the 200 for her child that needed her. I was like, that life did something. I was meant to be on that life. If you were on that life, you were meant to be on that life. I am meant to be on social media. I am meant to be here to spread awareness. Let me tell you something, yeah? I like to be present, right? I am not always present, especially, I would say, within the last 4 years, yeah? I'm here, but not like before. Before, I, had like a little part-time job. The 4 hours came home because I'm okay. You understand? You might look and say, not going in the background. But I don't want for nothing. When I lock her, I'm not short on nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So I was there for my kids. But because, you're, somewhat studying, it's very stressful. So you're not going to always be there like before, right? And I like to know what's going on in my kids' life when I'm not around. What's happening? How are they feeling? My daughter, right? You can see it on the screen here, but I'm going to go through it, yeah? My daughter came up with this mental health tracker. Mental health is very, very important to me. Sometimes you don't know what your child is going through. Sometimes they're locked away in their room and you don't have a clue of what they might go through. That's why they go out there and they wreak havoc on society. That's why they go out there and they do mass shooting. You see, these mass unaliving what they might do out there because something is going on inside their head. They're unhappy. Something is going on in their lives. Something is taking place at school. Something is happening to them within the home. Either they're being abused. Something is happening. They're being bullied. Something is wrong. My daughter does this because I want to know what's going on. How's she feeling? Yeah? This is a mental health tracker. I think every child should have this. Every parent should print this off, have this, yeah, for their child. Look, the days within the months of the year, yeah? And she color coordinated it based on how she thinks that the feeling, based on the color, to think that feeling represent that color. If you notice, happy, you think about happy, you think about, bright, yellow, blue, sadness. This one is green, nervous. panic attack, you know. Come on, yeah, panic attack. That's come on. This color, I think they're slightly different, but it's tired and exhausted. I think more or less to me they're the same sort of nervous. Are two married people with children. Things are going phone. You can't depend on social media. You make money. You have a husband. You have beautiful children. What is the problem? Why will not argue for? There's no need to argue. And let me tell you something. People will say things to draw you out because they want to know your business. People don't need to know your business. Your business is your business. People, share your story when you're ready to share your story. Don't make people dry out and say you don't have this, you don't have this. You don't concern nobody. You think so because somebody say you don't have this or whatever, I go come and prove somebody have this. Somebody say, oh, you don't have car, you don't have house, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have nothing at all. So me for just come and prove. No, because sometimes you show people things. You go back to your country, people are target you. You understand what I say? Don't make people know no moves and no do people. You know, so social media these days, come for brag and show off and brag on people. Show people say, oh, no, sometimes not everything. Just up and take on a picture and leave it at that. I know everything to make people know. You understand? That make people drown out like a shoes lace. Leave it alone. Pull up on a follow ground and stop with the foolishness. Right? If anything, you two are supposed to lean on each other and support each other. Because it's not easy. Let me tell you something. It is not easy raising an autistic child. I've seen it firsthand. Yeah? It is not, or should I say secondhand, because firsthand would be like me having to deal with it. No. But I've seen it, So, please, I know the struggle it comes with. Yeah, I know how stressful it is. And sometimes when you meet somebody who is going through the same thing, it's like on a form some sort of friendship or bond. You have empathy. You understand? Because you know what it feels like. You know what it feels like. You know what they're going through. You experience the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? You sympathize with them. So don't stop on the foolishness. Don't bother with this. We're not about this life. Stop it. The things you must say on TikTok, it does not make any sense. You understand? Yes, you just want to get up every day and argue and just be miserable. Stop it, man. Not all money is good money. Why should I be arguing just because people are going to send money, come give me or whatever? It doesn't make any sense. Rubbish. Anyways, Urban, look after yourself. Kay, thank you so much for sharing your story. I learned a lot. It taught me not to judge, not to run with just like a piece of story, try to be more understanding. We needed that. Yeah? And the next thing we want to tell okay, and everything good for eat, good for talk. Come here, you come and you reveal something because you want to prove something, yeah? Sometimes you reveal certain things, you can't get yourself into trouble. And this may talk about where you say you're married 4 times and you explain certain things. Be careful, yeah? Be careful. Like I said, don't make nobody dry you out. Don't make them dry out like shoes lace, right? Urban, continue with the content because I like your commentary. And just, if you can't get along, just go on a separate ways and leave one another alone. Like,